Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to the Stink Bug Works. Today, I want to talk about my long, hard shaft challenge. I thought I'd show you something that I made many years ago with essentially this same system. It might have been 25 years ago. Let's take a look here in this case that says BBY Micro. I've never shared this with anybody. So check this out. This was, like I said, 25 years ago. BBY, Blue Bayou Boat Works. That was Randy Naylor's company. And he made vacuum formed hulls, and he also made a handful of carbon fiber hulls using the same molds he used for the plastic boats. Anyway, all his boats were, the shoebox style build. It was common where the lower hull was like this and the upper hull went around it in a shoebox, and that gave you a good gluing surface. But on all my shoebox builds, I glue them up just like that, and then I reinforce them on the inside, and then I sand that lip off because I just don't like the look of the lip. And this is another boat. I did that. It had a lip all the way around, and I just didn't like the look of that lip. And yeah, back then I used to put black stuff on the ride pads. Oh, I still do, come to think of it. And it's still dirty from the last run. That's funny. And if you look, now I used a carbon fiber tube here that I bored out to a particular inside diameter that would fit some ball bearings. Now you can get metric brass tubes. But if you look, mine's a bit longer. There's not a whole lot of difference, and quite frankly, I could push that back. There's not a whole lot of difference in this layout than this. So here's an idea of what you could use for a straight shaft. You could build a little hydroplane and get a load of this. Now, you recall building the American Spirit. There's a lot of the American Spirit in here. It has a similar exhaust thing. This happened to be a little hairspray can. The same idea of opening this hole up here, and even to the point of a little gold around the canopy. Now this had a whole lot more, but because I was using a rattle can, and you can see the paint kind of went on in splatters, I took most of it off, but I left a little. But you can kind of see how it'll sort of give a cool little indication. In fact, there's a lot of the Miss Elam in here. The same thing with a hole here, although this one to steady the top wing, I just made a adjustable pin that would just go in one side and hold it at that angle. And then I could just bend that pin as I needed. And it's, you can rotate in here, although it's rusted in there, I guess, by now. So that was this little guy. I thought you might find that interesting, what you can do with a straight shaft. And so this, I'd tape this down, and then I have magnets here, and magnets here that hold this into place. Not really good though. This comes off once in a while, but it does float. So there you go, boys and girls. A little blast from the past where you can get ideas on what you can do with your long, hard shaft drive. Okay, boys and girls, until next time, jet out.